Welcome back, treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the world of unbelievable fortune hiding in your pocket change. Yes, the rarest USA Roosevelt One Dime coins that could turn a simple 10 cents into thousands. From shocking mint errors to insanely valuable hidden gems. These top 8 rare dimes carry mind-blowing price tags you won't believe. Let's get started in the world of American coin collecting. Few denominations hide more mysteries than the humble dime, and among them, the 1977 Roosevelt dime has quietly earned a reputation for containing some of the most surprising and valuable rarities ever discovered in everyday circulation. Although millions of these small silver-colored coins were struck for regular use, a tiny fraction stand apart coins with minting errors, unusual characteristics, or extraordinary condition that have driven collectors into bidding wars and turned pocket change into treasure. The year 1977 may seem ordinary in the long run of U.S. mint production. Yet beneath the surface lies a small universe of hidden gems that have shocked collectors with their value. While most 1977 dimes will never be worth more than their 10-cent face value, the rarest examples have risen to such dramatic heights that even seasoned coin experts marvel at how such overlooked coins could command thousands and, in extreme cases, whisperly veil rumors of six-figure prices. The most important factor that gives certain 1977 dimes exceptional worth is scarcity. Rare dies, factory blunders, forgotten test strikes, and minting defects have given rise to coins so unusual and so visually striking that collectors view them almost like miniature works of accidental art. These unusual pieces are the ones that turn the heads of auctioneers and spark bidding frenzies the moment they appear. Another powerful ingredient in the rising value of these small coins is condition. A standard 1977 dime that survived decades in pockets and drawers is rarely impressive. But a coin that escapes circulation entirely, one that remains in blazing mint state with mirror-like surface, becomes a completely different rarity. Such pristine survivors, often discovered in old rolls or forgotten coin jars, have set record prices simply because so few still exist in untouched perfection. Among the most sought-after 1977 dimes are the dramatic striking errors that occurred when the minting machinery malfunctioned. These can include off-center strikes where the design is pushed to one side, giving the coin a distorted and eye-catching look. The more extreme the off-center shift, the rarer the coin becomes, especially when the full date remains visible, a crucial requirement for top collectors. Another highly coveted variety is the broad strike error, in which the dime was minted without the collar that normally shapes its rim. Such coins expand outward like miniature silver pancakes, creating a unique, stretched appearance. Collectors love broad strikes because they are visually stunning, yet unmistakably genuine. The kind of error that instantly sets a coin apart from anything encountered in normal pocket change. Then there are the double die heiress coins where the design appears shadowed or doubled due to misalignment during the engraving process. While 1977 is not known for major doubling on the dime series, minor varieties have surfaced that display subtle repetitions on the lettering, especially around the word liberty and the motto, "In God We Trust." These doubled features may be faint, but to specialists, they transform a common dime into a valuable rarity. One of the most exciting stories tied to 1977 dimes involves coins struck on the wrong planchette, meaning the dime was mistakenly minted on metal intended for another denomination. These wrong planchette errors are incredibly rare, and when a Roosevelt dime appears on a copper-toned penny blank or a nickel-colored foreign planchette, collectors immediately take notice. Such coins can fetch thousands because they reflect exceptional minting accidents that almost never survive inspection. Some 1977 dimes are also treasured for having exceptionally strong and detailed strikes. During certain production runs, the mint used fresh dies that imprinted deeper lines and sharper edges onto the coin. These well-struck pieces reveal every fine detail of Roosevelt's portrait and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. Because most circulating dimes appear weak or worn, the intense crispness of these rare strikes elevates their desirability. The Philadelphia and Denver mints both produced 1977 dimes, but collectors pay very close attention to the presence or absence of mint marks, because the tiniest variation can cause dramatic differences in value. A misplaced or faint mint mark, especially a weak D, can elevate a dime into an intriguing minting variety that commands significantly more interest than a standard strike. Proof versions of the 1977 dime, struck at the San Francisco Mint, are also highly prized when they contain errors. Proof coins are normally created with extraordinary precision, so the appearance of a flawed double strike, a missing layer, or an unintentional matte surface makes a coin far rarer than its flawless counterparts. A flawed proof strikes the perfect balance between elegance and rarity, making it irresistible for collectors. Even-toned 1977 dimes have entered the spotlight in recent years. Natural rainbow toning, caused by decades of chemical interaction between the metal and its environment, can add vibrant waves of color across the coin's surface. Collectors love these one-of-a-kind appearances. And when the toning is especially vivid or symmetrical, the value can climb far higher than anyone would expect for a simple dime in auctions around the country. Rare 1977 Roosevelt dimes have quietly broken expectations. Stories circulate among collectors of coins believed to be worth only a few dollars suddenly leaping into the thousands when discovered to be unusually well-struck, strangely toned, or possessing an error previously undocumented. These unpredictable price jumps fuel the dream of many hobbyists hoping to find a jackpot in their pocket. The fascination surrounding rare 1977 dimes is also fueled by their accessibility. Unlike ancient coins or gold pieces locked behind glass cases, dimes remain common objects that nearly anyone can encounter. The idea that fortune might be hiding inside a dusty jar, an old coat pocket, or a forgotten drawer adds a layer of excitement to the hunt that no modern collectible can replicate. Collectors often describe the thrill of examining a 1977 dime under magnification, watching details emerge as if revealing a secret. The hidden lines, shadows, unexpected marks created by minting errors make each coin feel like a small mystery waiting to be solved. This sense of discovery has turned many casual hobbyists into passionate treasure hunters. A particularly spectacular 1977 dime can spark competition among collectors who recognize the rarity instantly. When two or more enthusiasts desire the same coin, bid prices rise dramatically, and even modest pieces can end up selling far above expectations. For sellers, this means a single lucky find can produce a windfall that feels almost unreal. Another aspect that drives value is provenance. The history of a coin's discovery and ownership. A rare 1977 dime found in a roll search or inside a collection, stored untouched for 40 years, automatically carries a sense of purity and authenticity that elevates its appeal. Collectors love knowing that a coin remained hidden for decades, waiting for the right person to uncover it. Grading companies also play a major role in determining the value of rare 1977 dimes. When a coin receives a top grade, such as MS67 or MS68, its value can multiply many times over. These ultra-high grades are incredibly hard to achieve, and only a handful of 1977 dimes have ever reached such elite status. The rarity of perfection adds a premium unmatched by typical coins. Some collectors speculate that the value of rare 1977 dimes will continue to rise as more people recognize their scarcity. The supply of untouched examples shrinks every year, and minting errors become increasingly difficult to locate. As the market grows and younger collectors join the hobby, competition may intensify, driving prices even higher. The emotional connection collectors feel toward these dimes cannot be underestimated. Many people inherit small coin collections from parents or grandparents. Discovering a rare 1977 dime among those keepsakes adds sentimental value beyond money. It transforms a family memory into a tangible treasure with both emotional and financial worth. The mythology surrounding rare dimes, especially whispers of million-dollar valuations, sods fire to the imagination. While not every coin will reach such levels, the possibility that one extraordinary error or one flawless specimen could shatter price records keeps collectors alert. It is this blend of possibility and mystery that makes the hunt for 1977 dimes so addictive. Another reason these coins inspire excitement is that the Roosevelt Dime series continues to be one of the most actively collected. In the United States, with millions of hobbyists seeking specific dates and varieties, demand for the rarest pieces remains consistently strong. A rare 1977 dime fits perfectly into this landscape, making it a highly desirable addition for serious collectors. Even beginners entering the hobby today are encouraged to examine 1977 dimes closely, because the potential payoff is too significant to ignore. Unlike many collectibles that require large investments, coin hunting starts with everyday money, meaning anyone, regardless of background, can take part in the search for hidden treasure. Now turn the second Roosevelt dime, 1996. The year 1996 might not immediately strike collectors as a golden year for rare coins, but hidden within its mintage lies some of the most sought-after and valuable dimes in modern numismatics. The USA One Dime, also known as the Roosevelt Dime, had been a mainstay of American currency for decades, and the 1996 issue has gained notoriety among collectors for certain anomalies, mint errors, and exceptional minting conditions. While the average coin in your pocket is worth just 10 cents, a properly graded, rare 1996 dime can fetch thousands in the right market, transforming ordinary pocket change into a small fortune. Collectors often underestimate the value of coins from the 1990s because the era seems so recent. However, rarity is not always about age. It's about scarcity, minting mistakes, and demand among enthusiasts. The 1996 Liberty dimes include coins with striking mint errors, misaligned strikes, doubled dies, and variations in metal composition that instantly elevate their value. These anomalies, though subtle to the untrained eye, make certain coins highly collectible and highly desirable in the secondary market. Among the most valuable 1996 dimes are those produced with errors at the Denver and Philadelphia mints. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint often exhibit sharper details in the obverse and reverse, while Denver coins sometimes show anomalies in the date stamping. A single misplaced numeral or a slightly off-center strike can instantly transform a dime from standard circulation into a collector's treasure. Enthusiasts search far and wide for these rare variants, making the market fiercely competitive. The appeal of the 1996 Liberty dime extends beyond errors. Condition is paramount. Coins that have survived decades in pristine, uncirculated condition are exceedingly rare because dimes are constantly in circulation. A coin that retains its original luster, sharp details, and smooth edges without the slightest hint of wear is categorized as mint state. Coins graded MS65 or higher are exceptionally scarce for the 1996 series, and collectors pay top dollar to acquire them. In fact, even among coins with minor imperfections, rarity plays a decisive role in valuation. For example, A dime with a tiny die crack running across the obverse may be worth 10 times more than a flawless but common coin. Collectors are not just buying money, they are investing in a piece of history. A tangible artifact that reflects an era, a minting process, and the painstaking craftsmanship that went into every coin. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1996 dime is the subtle variations in design details. The portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse is nearly identical across the decade. But small differences in the strike, the sharpness of his hair, the curvature of his jawline, or even the placement of the date can distinguish a common coin from a rare collector's piece. These nuances are so fine that only experienced numismatists or certified grading services can accurately identify them. Beyond physical anomalies, historical context also adds weight to the 1996 dime's appeal. This year marked a period of technological transition in the U.S. Mint, with upgraded machinery and quality control processes that inadvertently created new varieties of coins. Some coins came out slightly off-center, while others bore tiny imperfections in the finish. These accidents of production are highly coveted because they represent moments where history and minting intersected in unpredictable ways. Investors and collectors alike often overlook modern coins in favor of older, more storied pieces. Yet, the 1996 dime challenges that perception, proving that even recent coins can hold extraordinary value if one knows what to look for. A 1996 dime in perfect uncirculated condition, or with a rare error, can sell for hundreds, sometimes thousands, depending on its certification, provenance, and demand in auction circles. Certification is a critical factor in determining a 1996 dime's worth. Coins authenticated and graded by reputable services like PCGs or NGC fetch significantly higher prices than unverified pieces. A certified MS67 dime with a rare die error can easily command 5 figures in a premium auction. The seal of authenticity reassures buyers that they are acquiring a genuine rarity, which is crucial in a market often flooded with counterfeits or overgraded coins. Among the most talked about varieties are the double die dimes. These coins, as the name suggests, were struck twice, creating an exaggerated impression of the design. On the 1996 dime, double die errors are extremely rare, and when found in mint condition, they become headline-grabbing collectibles. Enthusiasts compete fiercely to obtain them, knowing that their scarcity will only increase over time. Interestingly, the 1996 Liberty dime also has its share of off-metal errors. Some dimes were accidentally struck on planchettes intended for other coins, producing unusual coloration or weight variations. These coins are visually striking and highly prized, often fetching prices far beyond what standard collectors might expect. They are tangible reminders that even the most precise industrial processes can sometimes produce astonishing surprises. The market for these coins is dynamic. Prices fluctuate based on collector interest, auction trends, and the discovery of previously unknown examples. A single coin discovered in a forgotten collection, in a bankroll, or tucked into a drawer can spark a surge in demand, driving prices upward dramatically. For those holding a 1996 dime with unique characteristics, the timing of a sale can be as important as the coin itself. Storytelling plays a huge role in the allure of the 1996 dime. Each coin has a journey, from the mint through the hands of countless citizens, surviving decades of wear or neglect until it finally finds its way into a collector's carefully curated collection. Owning such a coin is not just a financial investment, it's a connection to history, a personal stake in the narrative of American currency. Collectors often form networks, sharing discoveries, trading, and comparing notes on rare finds. A 1996 Liberty dime can suddenly gain prominence if a respected collector authenticates a rare variety, or if it appears in a high-profile auction. The buzz generated in collector communities often elevates the coin's status, creating a feedback loop where rarity, desirability, and market value reinforce one another. Many people underestimate the potential of modern coins, dismissing them as everyday objects. But the 1996 dime demonstrates that treasures can exist even in seemingly ordinary currency. Those who take the time to study mint records scrutinize coin features under magnification, and understand market dynamics are often rewarded handsomely. A keen eye, patience, and a bit of luck can turn a coach can turn a humble dime into a multi-thousand-dollar collectible, even slight discolorations or toning on a 1996 dime can enhance its value if it creates an aesthetically pleasing pattern. Collectors prize unique, natural toning as it adds character and distinguishes the coin from mass-produced examples. Coins with vibrant blues, purples, or gold hues often command higher premiums because they are visually stunning and entirely one-of-a-kind. Some 1996 dimes with misaligned edges or weak strikes are considered varieties and are cataloged by numismatic experts. These coins are studied meticulously, with every minute difference documented and cross-referenced. A single variation can become the subject of intense collector interest, resulting in auctions where bidding escalates quickly. It's also important to note that provenance matters. Coins that come from prestigious collections, or that have been previously certified and sold at high-profile auctions, carry extra cachet. A 1996 dime with an established pedigree can command a higher price than an otherwise identical coin with no history. Collectors often seek the story as much as the coin itself. For those who have the foresight to preserve coins properly, the payoff can be extraordinary. A 1996 Liberty dime tucked away in a protective case for decades may now be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and condition. This makes careful handling, storage, and documentation critical. Every scratch or dent can dramatically reduce value. The thrill of discovery adds another layer to collecting. Imagine stumbling upon a rare 1996 dime in change, examining it under a magnifying glass and realizing that it's a valuable error coin. The excitement and satisfaction of uncovering a hidden gem are part of what makes coin collecting addictive. For many, these moments are priceless, transcending mere monetary value. Numismatic literature often highlights the 1996 dime as a case study in modern minting anomalies. Articles, auction catalogs, and collector forums dissect the subtle differences in die strikes, surface textures, and minting inconsistencies, creating a rich tapestry of knowledge for enthusiasts. This intellectual engagement makes collecting both a hobby and a discipline, appealing to those who appreciate history, artistry, and financial opportunity, while the mainstream public may see only a small silver disc. Collectors recognize that each 1996 dime carries potential beyond its face value. With knowledge, diligence, and a bit of luck, a humble coin can be the key to wealth, prestige, and a lifelong passion. The 1996 Liberty dime, with its rare errors, pristine mint states, and fascinating variations, exemplifies this potential beautifully.